On behalf of my wife Andrea, Ilana and Adam, and Adam's parents, I'm delighted to welcome you here today. A big thank you to all those who have travelled from a considerable distance from foreign lands, including America, England, and Ireland. Where are you, Anya? And for those who have traversed the cultural chasm of the south side of Glasgow to the West End, I'm delighted you could join us too. It just really means so much to us that you're here. We've got such wonderful family and friends. A few people I'd like to mention who I know would have loved to have been here today. Ilana adored her grandparents, Abby and Betty Isaacs, and Bert and Emma Levy, treasuring fond memories as we all do. I'm sure they would be so proud of you today, Ilana, and delighted at just how much you've achieved. Can I ask you all to raise a glass to absent friends? To absent friends. What can I say about my wife Andrea, who I'm sure you will agree is looking absolutely stunning today. You've been my better half for over 35 years, and you provide me with great advice, whether I ask for it or not. A lot of laughs and amazing chicken soup. What more could a man ask for? And please don't answer that. Jill, from the first day we met, you've been so supportive and helpful. It's been great to get to know you, Lester, Mike, and your mum, Evelyn, over the last 18 months. It's also been a pleasure meeting Ian and Justine. Andrea and I have enjoyed spending time with the whole Adams family. Andrea and I left Glasgow in 1999 to move to London with our 4 darling daughters, Rachel, Sarah, Ilana and Michelle. Ilana was 4 at the time. I spent the next 3 years travelling around Europe, culminating in a role in Glasgow, living with my parents. I came home one Friday night and Ilana said to me, "Can I ask you a question, Dad?" I said, "Of course, Ilana." "Why did we move to London?" I should have said, "So you didn't grow up with an accent like mine." But I didn't. I had no answer. Ilana helped me realise that it was time to find a London-based job. The importance of this story is that Ilana, at the age of 6, was telling the men in her life what to do. And as you know, Adam, some things never change. Ilana, I must say you look absolutely sensational. Mum and I are so proud of you. You're a very special person, both inside and out. We're thrilled to celebrate all that you have achieved and continue to achieve in life. Your kindness, I'm going to try and hold it together. Your caring nature and love for others are traits that shine so brightly. We're so proud that despite your dyslexia, and Adam and I have done much proofreading over the years, you've excelled academically at every level, culminating in a master's degree from Brunel University in your chosen and specialist subject of occupational therapy. You've been a source of much joy as we've watched you progress from being an adorable little girl with a permanent smile to the perfect bride we see today. Ellie, our darling 18-month-old grandson and page boy today, has brought so much delight to the whole family. Ilana has always been so fond of children and loves entertaining Ellie for hours on end. Ilana's personality is so engaging and her amazing rapport with children of all ages has been obvious to us for many years. Your chosen field is now focused on helping children, making their lives better. You have an amazing talent, Ilana, and long may you continue to get the recognition you so richly deserve. Just don't stop believing. Ilana, we know you've been planning your special day since you were in primary school. Now, being your father's daughter, you liked a good process. You developed a checklist of requirements to score your potential beaux against. Your criteria included taller than you, family orientated, enjoys sport and good food, has a sense of humour, is handsome, a good goalkeeper, and a keen cricketer. Having kissed a few frogs, Adam, you came on the scene. By all accounts, Adam, you performed well against most of the criteria, but there were still question marks on your ability to catch cross balls and play out from the back with the ball at your feet. Fortunately, Ilana decided to give you another chance. And we're all delighted that you've now passed all subsequent tests with flying colours. Adam, your influence on Ilana is clear to see. Ilana left our house as a showbiz correspondent for Sandbar. Now you enjoy intellectual Mondays, watching Mastermind and University Challenge together, with Ilana screaming Caravaggio at the TV every time Paxman mentions Italian painter, in the hope of getting more right than you. The only Italian painter she had heard of before meeting Adam was Alberto, who painted our hallway. Adam, you're without doubt the most competitive person I have ever met. And bring out the competitive side of the whole Levy family, a side we never knew existed until you showed up. And show up you did. We've welcomed you to our house for Friday night dinners over the last few years, and it's been a pleasure getting to know you. You clearly feel very much at home and enjoy Andrea's cooking. Speaking of which, when Matthew, our chairman and son-in-law, started coming for Friday night dinners a few years ago, he asked Sarah why Andrea only serves food in catering-sized portions. Well, it was clear she was preparing for you, Adam, as you only eat in catering-sized portions. Adam and Ilana have a perfect relationship. When Ilana talks, Adam listens. And when Adam talks, Ilana corrects. When I asked you where you intended to buy your first house together, Adam, you said, well, I fancy being close to central London, but Ilana wants to move further out, so we'll compromise and we'll move further out. You weren't kidding either. You have found a beautiful home in High Barn in northwest London. For those of you that don't know London, this is the furthest away from central London you can possibly get. It's the last stop in the Northern Line, and that's not much of a compromise, Adam, but it certainly is anything for a quiet life, which is always a good plan. We wish you all very many years of happiness in your new home. One thing, Adam, that's fascinated you is etymology, the root of words. You have a talent for languages, being fluent in French and Spanish. And you enjoy sharing a knowledge of words and they're explaining their origins and roots. So you may have wondered about the root of one of the phrases in the marriage contract or ketubah, the wonderful masterpiece created by my brother-in-law Philip that you and Ilana signed today. The phrase in question was gun chiug. Although the rest of the marriage contract or ketubah is from the ancient Aramaic language, this particular phrase, gun chiug, has its roots in Scottish Gaelic. Do you know what it means, Adam? Nope, that's a no from Adam. It means no returns. I had Philip insert it specially. Adam, I'm delighted to be able to formally welcome you to the family WhatsApp group. And I'm proud to call you my tallest son-in-law so far. Before I finish, I'd like to thank Rabbi Rose and Johnny Turgle, our chazan, for making such a beautiful and memorable ceremony. I'd like to extend a special thanks to Jonathan at Jasmine Catering for the delicious food, and all the hotel staff who have been amazing for being so accommodating and helpful. A round of applause for them all. It is now my absolute pleasure to toast the new Mr. and Mrs. Rose. Please be outstanding and raise your glass to the health and happiness of our bride and groom, Ilana and Adam.
I want to say how wonderful it is to be part of this beautiful day filled with love and happiness. Ilana, you look absolutely stunning. Instantly lighting up Adam's usually subtle, hard-to-read poker face as you walked down the aisle. Adam has been my younger brother for his entire life. Charming, intelligent, witty, exceedingly handsome, poor Adam has had to put up with hearing his big brother described this way for years. It is fair to say we have at some times had a heated sibling rivalry, much to our parents' despair. And I must confess, I was not always the good guy. For example, there was the time I convinced him he'd been caught on the Match of the Day cameras crying his eyes out at an Arsenal game, only to reveal 10 years later that I had in fact made the whole thing up. Sticking with football, I take full credit, or full responsibility, for his current prowess as a goalkeeper. Growing up, I needed something to fire a football at as hard as I could, and Adam's face seemed as good a target as anything. The sibling rivalry continued into our school years, which is also where Adam's larger-than-life personality really took shape. Early school reports describe him as a cheerful chatterbox, a very enthusiastic contributor, and being very rewarding to teach. However, these same reports had some other observations. I have always found him to be very helpful, although I have to be honest and say that I won't miss his loud voice. Miss Hunter remarked in year 2. Mrs. Fahoui in year 5 commented, "He is a very enthusiastic contributor, although it would sometimes be desirable if he engaged his brain before opening his mouth." One unnamed educator even had the temerity to write, "Adam needs to practice expressing himself clearly. He makes a good effort to write independently. However, when he reads his work back to me, it often does not make any sense, as many of the words have been omitted." Staying with school, this is where I was one day beckoned over by his English teacher with a mixed expression of amusement and concern. During a creative writing class, a 9-year-old Adam had written a short story about an exotic man who visited an exotic planet, met exotic people, and had exotic ventures. Except, Adam being Adam, he had replaced each instance of the word exotic with the word erotic. The teacher wondered whether our parents needed to be alerted. However, I was confident it was a case of vocab ignorance rather than a burning desire to all for the next 50 Shades of Grey smash hit. Moving on to Adam's love life, I will now embarrass Ilana by running through his past list of romances. Moving on. It is this record that may explain why he went through the entirety of second-year university with only a single pillow on his double bed, betraying a certain lack of ambition. However, one day, his romantic fortunes turned. Adam announced to us that he had met someone, and he now had a girlfriend. Enter Ilana. This news naturally triggered a flurry of questions. Who was she? Where did she come from? Did he woo her with his encyclopedic knowledge of capital cities? Did he flex his grade 1 bassoon skills to serenade her? Does she exist? Well, not only does Ilana very much exist, but from day one she has been a fun, energetic and loving addition who has slotted into our family as if she has always been there. It doesn't today feel like I'm gaining a sister, as it feels like in Ilana I've had one there for years. I also want to pay tribute to the open arms and hearts all the Levy family have welcomed us roses with from the start. Thank you. From the beginning, Adam and Ilana's relationship has gone from strength to strength, and now we come to the cornerstone of why that is. Protected time. All of you out there in relationships, you may want to listen up at this point. Not long into cohabiting, Adam revealed that when Ilana has endured a particularly tough day at work, she will come home and enjoy an hour of protected time. This involves a total and complete ban on Adam interacting with her in any way while she decompresses. I am told that the only exception to this is if the flat is on fire, and even then, only when the flames are licking at the door. Despite the occasional necessity of protected time, Adam and Ilana share a love that runs deep, grows ever stronger, and radiates to those around them. To see my little brother, who, all teasing aside, has always been one of the most loving, kind-hearted and dependable siblings you could ever wish for, marry his equally wonderful partner is the greatest joy. I know that a lifetime of happiness, laughter and love awaits you both together, and I can't wait to be part of that journey with you. Therefore, ladies and gentlemen, please be upstanding and charge your glasses. The toast is to Adam and Ilana Rose.
Brilliant.
A huge thank you, Mike, for that heartwarming speech. And yes, so don't worry, Adam, I kept the mic at the relevant height today. And now, to introduce someone with a passion for travel, knowledge, music, sport, and highly stable job opportunities, please give a warm welcome to the stage, and of course, a warm welcome to the family. A man who knows every capital city of the world. A man whose clothes were entirely thrown out and re-chosen by his now wife. A man who sweats profusely at weddings. A man who's here today to present some very helpful tax-saving advice. A man who shamelessly told the whole family his nickname in school was Spanish for bassoonist, the groom, aka El Fagot, Adam Rose!
I don't speak too loudly in here. Anyway. Well, thank you all. I'd first like to thank you, Mike, for that sparkling character rendition of Ilana and character assassination of myself. And thank you for your help throughout the wedding and organising an amazing stag. I enjoy our time watching and commiserating over Arsenal, although not much commiserating at the moment, and playing cricket together, particularly as I am a better batter, bowler, fielder, and in fact, all-round cricket player. I've always looked up to you, and not just because you're half an inch taller than me, mainly of how you approach life and how much you look out for me and want what's best for me. You truly are the best older brother anyone could ask for. Now on to the long list of thank yous, for which, apologies in advance, are extensive. I would like to thank all my ushers, Joe, Brendan, George, John and Richard, for all their help today and being great friends over the years. I I would like to thank the Master of Ceremony, Matthew, for ensuring everything today has run smoothly. I would also like to thank Ilana's bridesmaids, sisters Rachel, Sarah, and Michelle, who have welcomed me into the family and have brought great memories of times together, such as the 10K run for Gosh, birthday parties, and numerous family events. I also want to quickly congratulate Michelle on her recent engagement to Joshua. Of course, I cannot forget about my nephew Ellie, who, although is only 15 months old, has brought so much joy to our lives. He also, I'm sure you can all agree, looked adorable today in his kilt. Glad to see the Scottish roots run strong through him. I'd also like to thank the maid of honour, Ilana Kay, Ilana Rose's best friend, who organised a great hen do and is an amazing person. Good luck on your next adventure in Canada. I know how much Ilana Rose is going to miss you when you go there. Now on to the parents and grandparents. Firstly, my dad. Thank you for being here on my big day and walking me down the aisle. I enjoy our many trips to Lord's, watching cricket and enjoying some Pims. Also have enjoyed our times playing cricket together and against each other. As you know, I'm not competitive, well, not that much. But I like it noted that you have never got me out in cricket, and I've got you out twice. Although he will claim that he let me get him out. Lionel, thank you firstly for organising this wonderful wedding together with Andrea. I enjoy our many chats regarding football, politics, and who is best at golf. I think it's you at the moment. I look forward to our many more trips to the golf course in the future. Now, Andrea, I want to thank you for your amazing meals and warm hospitality, and our many discussions on whether Kieran Tierney is overrated or not. You both truly are the best parents-in-law one could ask for. Mum, I want to thank you for always being there for me and supporting me through thick and thin, and how much I admire how you go about life. Grandma Evelyn, it is amazing you are here today. I know how much you were looking forward so much to getting your fridge magnet of Glasgow to add to your collection. Hopefully you enjoyed the wedding too. As joyous as a day this is, there is a sense of sadness of people who unfortunately cannot be here. On my side, my granddad Harvey, Grandma Linda and Grandpa Nigel. And Ilana's side, Grandpa Bert, and Grandma Emma and Grandma Abby and Grandma Betty. Although not here in person, we know they are here with us in spirit. Some other additional thank yous, I promise there's not too many more thank yous, but include David Burcott for the fantastic rings you made us. Luckily they fit our finger this time. Also like to thank Joshua Prince, who definitely did not expect the mention at this moment in time and is probably very embarrassed. But want to thank you for encouraging Lana to have a second date with me, and we all know how well that worked out. I also want to thank Philip Jackson for the amazing ketubah you have made us. It truly was spectacular to see it this morning. I also want to thank all the people who have travelled far and wide to get here, from the west coast of the USA, New Jersey, the outskirts of Bolton, and journeys even as far as northwest London. I also want to thank all of you for coming here to be part of our special day. It would not be the same without you. Ilana. Sorry, Ilana Rose, so there's no confusion. Now on to my wonderful wife, who firstly I must say looks absolutely stunning today. There are not many things that make me speechless, but seeing you walk down the aisle today left me lost for words. But feeling a bit upstage there. But to me, you look beautiful every day when I see you. I love our many things we do together, such as Lionel mentioned, Intellectual Mondays, which consists of watching University Challenge and Only Connect, Cinema Night, where I'm banned from talking, Friday Car Karaoke, which consists of Ilana belting out songs, normally Lewis Capaldi, and of course our regular date nights. Everyone I meet, family or friends, always ask me how Ilana is doing, and often wish she was there instead of me. This really underlines how amazing she is. Even her job of occupational therapy and helping children shows the selfless side of her and how she always wants to help people. We do have our certain disagreements. For example, my dancing prowess. I can't really see what the problem is. I personally think I am an amazing dancer. But you can all make your own decision later tonight on that. Today is the best day of my life so far. And I'm so excited as this is the beginning of the next chapter of our lives. Ilana, you are the love of my life, and I'm really looking forward to spending the rest of our lives together. I'd all like you to make a toast to my wonderful wife, Ilana Rose. Thank you all, and have a great rest of the night.